Howdy everyone, Steven here with Shen Life and the Shen Life pack, except for Erica, she's back behind the camera. I wanted to do a quick video blog. Unfortunately, Atlas is set up, but when I came out, they were all lying down just like he just did, and I want you to see how they're all connected. This is something I find fascinating. I won't use the word very. I was corrected. You don't need to use very in front of a word like fascinating, but it is very fascinating to see how when they lay down, they all lie together outside. They're connected. They're touching. They always do this unless we're out around people, and a lot of people, then they will position themselves where they will always have a different angle to look at. So they're aware of their surroundings and who's coming in to their surroundings. And as you notice, they have done this. They've positioned themselves in such a manner that they can see everything in a 360-degree radius. Now they're touching now because they know that they're not around a lot of people, which could be potential adversaries. And in most situations with lots of people, there's distance in between them because they have to cover a wider swath of area. And they want to have, I'm assuming, if they have to defend us, they want to have a sort of a quicker position to start from and a better vantage point. But the thing that I find fascinating here is and you can see Bella here. Do you have it on her, Erica? How they're lying down? Is that Bella's the alpha of these three. We're the alpha of the pack. And for those of you who don't know, these are wolf hybrids. They call them Willamutes, which means that they take a wolf and a Malamute. And these two are sisters, and this is a relative right here. This is Atlas, Bella, and China. But Bella, since she's the alpha of this bunch, is more or less the mediator. She's always, connecting the other two. And what I find extremely fascinating about all this, besides that Bella is the connector here, is that they do this automatically. And I think we as humans, because we're pack animals too, we do this automatically, or we should do this automatically. But we shouldn't just do it with anyone. We should do it with people that we resonate with, that are in alignment with our visions, goals, dreams, but most importantly, our core values. Because we feel safe, we feel secure, and when we feel safe and secure, we tend to express ourselves in a more authentic way, in a more creative way, in a more expressive way, in a bigger way. We tend to feel safer to reach beyond our limitations and reach our full potential. So a little lesson that we can learn from these guys and gals, right here, is that it's important that we remain connected, but it's more important with who we remain connected to, and that is our pack. We need to identify who is our pack, who has our best interests in mind, more or less, who shares our core values, and move forward with those people in a very conscious, affirmative way. Now, it doesn't mean that we can't venture outside of our pack and that we shouldn't venture outside of our pack, but our pack should be the primary folks that we spend our important time with, our deep connecting time with. But I think you get the idea. It's important to have a pack, and to identify that pack, it just boils down to, do they share your core values? And these three share each other's core values, obviously. They feel safe and secure with one another. And actually, we all at the Shen Life Pack share the same core values. Just to give you a quick overview of them, the first one's obvious, it's on my shirt. Do no harm, but take no bullshit. That's the first one. The second one is to leave the world and people better off than we found them. Not always 100%, but I try. I'm still can be a real jerk sometimes. The third one is the most important one. We call this our primary purpose, and that is to know ourselves in the deepest possible way and to live from there fully and completely. And that really has a second part, which is our fourth core value, which is transforming the world by transforming ourselves. We believe that the world is not the problem, it's us. And I say us, I'm pointing to the individual me. So there's our core values. If you share those core values, you're welcome to the Shen Life pack, and if not, there's some other pack out there for you. And the thing I want to leave you with is, how do you know someone shares your core values? They've got your back. That's the key, is during the rough times, they've got your back. During the good times, they've got your back. And as you can see, these three, they've got each other's back. So if you don't feel like you have someone or a group of people that has your back, if you don't feel like that you have people that share your core values, it could be just something as simple as you haven't really identified what your core values are, and you've just been bouncing around looking for your pack. And maybe you just need to bounce on the inside and identify your core values. Maybe, possibly, I think that it will happen. Once you identify what it is that makes you tick, that is your core values, then you'll start to see people show up in your life that share those core values. But if we don't know what makes us tick, if we don't know what our core values are, it's going to be very difficult to find a pack that's aligned with our core values. All right, I'm done rambling on today. Find your pack so that you can feel safe and secure to reach your full potential. Peace out.